What is up, YouTube? Nats 101 coming at you today. It's been a while since I've been around. Been busy, work, life. You guys know how it is. But if you've been around this channel for a while, you know last year I got a free boat gave to me and went through a process of getting the title, which we finally got the old title situation, took care of it. It's in my name. Still got the boat, still working on it. But today, I got to get this boat off the trailer. Been working on it a little bit. I got the floors in, wood and fiberglass in, so they look pretty good. I'll show you that here in just a second. So I'm out here again, just doing some general cleaning, getting this thing ready to rework the trailer. So I got everything blocked up. I'll show you how I went about blocking it up and getting it ready to pull the trailer out. Not the right way. It doesn't have to stay that way for very long, just long enough for me to sand this trailer down a little bit, throw some paint on it, and push her back underneath there. But let me show you what I got going on here. Well, here's my solution to taking this boat off the trailer. Back end is pretty self-explanatory. Some box and some wood. I just pushed up with my arms and raise the boat up off the bunks of the trailer down here. You can see. See, it's off there. Nothing down here. We're touching on that roller and this roller. The only reason being because the tongue of the trailer is down. When this is level, it's out. You can see where it's set and how far I moved it. That was pretty easy. But I got to take this off and the other side off, because I can't clear my board up here. Let me show you that real fast. How I done this. Just some cinder blocks. Resting right there. Got just a old piece of landscape timber. It works. Now, my goal is to pull this trailer out. I'm gonna cut me a piece of another piece of this landscape timber and put me a brace right here in case it breaks. Then I'll put something underneath the bolt there to the ground so it can't fall to the ground, because if it falls on the ground then it's going to be a pain to get back up. But might not be the right way, but it's my way, and I don't have to have it off this trailer very long. I just need to get it out, take a sanding disc to it or a wire brush on a drill, knock all this little surface rust off. I've got primer over here. I've got 3 or 4 cans of primer. I've got some white paint, and we'll get that took care of. I'm getting my paint out of the sun here. It's not very warm. It's been awful hot though. But yeah, so I gotta go get my tools and I gotta take these off. Shouldn't be too difficult. You got one little bracket there. See, that one's loose. But what's holding it on is this bolt right here. Hopefully these nuts are good enough for me to be able to pull that bolt out of there. I don't think I'll have to loosen that bracket up any. I should be able to just pull this out. I gotta cut all these wires. Got new lights for this thing. But yeah, trailer's not bad. You can see I just need to take a wire brush through here and just knock all that off before I spray it. It'll look 10 times better. And of course I got to redo these, but I don't have to worry about doing them now. Once I get the boat back on the trailer, I can put these on. And these bunks, don't know what I want to do here yet. I really don't have anything. This is not critical for me to fix right away. I want to redo this carpet on these, but that's not a must at the moment. But then, that's where we're at. Shouldn't take long to sand it and put some spray on it. Make it look a whole lot better anyway. But that's where we're at, so. I gotta get my tools and try to get them off. I get them off and I get ready to pull this trailer out. I'll bring you guys back. Before I forget, show you what that looks like in there. If you guys saw this before, it was a disaster. total mess, but that's where we are. We got to do some sweeping and cleaning, but the floor is pretty much done. I've got plenty of fiberglass. I may put another layer of fiberglass on top of it, just cause I can. Want to use it, don't need it. There's no need for it been in my building for months or years at a time. So I got this big old roll here. Just a big old roll of chop strand. Anyway, I gotta get at it. I'll be back. Well, that's the easy part. It wasn't too difficult to get loose there. Just a little finagling. I had to take the two guides in the back off, and had to take my second guide up here in the front off, next to the front. I'll show you here real quick. Yeah, there she is. She's not too bad shape. She's got a bunch of surface rust. It sat under a tree for 20 years. There's the boat up in the air. There's a wasp looking for his nest, but I've got his nest way up here, so we're gonna have to watch this little fella. He don't look too happy right now. He'll land here or something, and I'll deal with him. I don't want to get stung anytime today, but there we are. I'm gonna try to knock this out so I can get something back underneath this boat. I don't like it sitting like that. It's probably fine, but I just don't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna get busy and deal with this wasp. Well, the day is about to come to an end. I got most of what I wanted to get done on this boat trailer, and I got it back underneath the boat. It's not perfect by any means. I still got to work on the bunks and do some other stuff, but I wanted to get this trailer somewhat situated and ready, just to make it look better. You know how it is. You got something sitting in your yard, and if it doesn't look the part, it looks ragged. I just don't like the way it looks. But I'll just take a quick walk around here and show you guys what it looks like now. This trailer come out factory white, so I went ahead and just sprayed it over. I didn't have a grinder to go across through it and knock everything off, so I just used a drill with a wire brush on it and got most of the worst stuff off of it. This will be fine for what I'm going to use it for. Like I said, it's a project boat. It's going to get me on the water, and it'll be a-okay. There's one of the guides or bunks or whatever you want to call it. I call them bunks. Some people call them guides. We still got to cut this slide off. Everything's rusted on this thing where it sat underneath that tree for all them years. 20 years it sat outside underneath the tree. Got to take these off. I tried to turn these, but they just spin. So we have to get a sawzall and a blade and cut that off, or take a grinder and a blade and cut that off. Then paint those up, put that one back on it. There's supposed to be another set in here somewhere, I think right here. There's supposed to be another set on here. So I'll get me another set of these made, put on there. And I've got the fenders over here. There's two fenders that go on here. One bolt's there and the other side bolt's there. Keeps stuff off your boat when you're going down the road, rocks, gravels, and stuff like that. But yeah, the trailer don't look too bad. It looks okay. Okay for my tasting. If I had a garage and all the tools and stuff like that, I would have sanded it down, but I don't have a garage and I don't have all the tools to do that with. I'm trying to get this going. It's been a while. It kind of got stalled, and you guys know exactly how it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in the house. The sun is going down. Pretty nice evening. It's been hot here, and yeah. Well, that's it for this video. Wish I got more footage. Just been busy. You know how it is getting things. A lot of times you don't think to record stuff, but I didn't. But I'll try to keep you updated on this boat. I got to build some seats for it. Neighbor's got a 45 horse motor over across the road. I gotta get that on there. A lot of work to do. Won't have it done this year. It's a process, man. You guys know how it is. But anyways, I gotta get out of here because I'm gonna go in and fix me something to eat and try to find me a movie to watch. Peace.